Our iOS SDK provides ready-to-use functionality to enhance app capabilities, deepen customer relationships, and personalize user experiences. Installing the SDK requires minimal code changes and usually takes less than an hour. After a quick integration, marketers can manage campaigns and collect user data without the involvement of IT and QA teams. Let's take a closer look at how to configure our Reteno SDK. Step 1. Adding the notification service extension. The first step in installing the SDK is to create a notification service extension. Go to Code, File, New, Target. Notification service extension target. Enter the notification service extension name. Click Cancel to continue with the setup. Make sure the deployment targets match. Next, open the notification service file and copy its content from the guideline. Step 2. Installing the SDK using CocoaPods. Open a terminal and find the project folder. You do not need to do this command if you have CocoaPods installed on your computer. Otherwise, you need to do it to install CocoaPods on your computer. Next, you need to create a pod file. Enter the command, then open the folder with the project. In the pod file, you see the following. We modify it as follows. Make sure the names of the targets match. You can also add the Reteno version here. Usually, you should add the latest one. After that, save the pod file. Go to the terminal and run the pod install command. We see that the pods are successfully installed. Open Reteno example.workspace to continue working on this project. This is a dependency manager created by Apple. To do this, open the application project and go to the project, Reteno example folder, Package Dependencies tab. Click plus and paste the SDK URL. Specify the latest version or the version you want. Select the project you want to import the package into and click Add Package. Select Reteno and click Add Package. It was installed successfully. After that, check that it is in all targets. We go to the Reteno example target and see Reteno. You also need to go to Notification Service Extension and add Reteno. We hope you will find this information helpful. If you have any additional questions, please email us. We would be glad to talk with you. Step 3. Importing Reteno into the App Delegate file. The third step is to import Reteno into the App Delegate file. To do this, go to App Delegate, import Reteno, and add the start method. The SDK access key must be created in the Reteno account. If you're using Swift UI, do the following. Update your application file. Add the App Delegate file. Paste the following code into it. Open your application file and enter the following code. We have successfully launched the Reteno SDK for Swift UI. Go to the mobile push request settings. To do this, run the following method from anywhere in the SDK. Step 4. Configuring the notification permission request. Use this option if you already have logic for requesting notification permission configured. We enable Reteno in this code line to handle pushes. If the logic is not configured, use the following code that will be responsible for the notification permission request. Step 5. Adding app groups to add app groups. Select the project and the target folder in it. Go to the Signing and Capabilities tab and click Plus Capability. Select App Groups. After that, add a new ID. Notice that it looks like this. Repeat the same steps for the Notification Service extension. Go to the Notification Service extension tab. Click Plus Capability, select App Groups, and add the same ID as for Signing and Capabilities. Step 6. Configuring device token transferring. If the app uses Firebase, the FCM token sends pushes. Use the following code to get the FCM token and transfer it to Reteno. If a native method is responsible for receiving pushes, use this code to send tokens to Reteno. Step 7. Setting custom notification behavior. Reteno allows you to use two methods to configure custom push behavior. The first method is used if the application is open in the foreground. Adjust the push display. The second method is Did Receive Notification Response Handler. This code block is called when a push arrives and needs to access the payload it returns. Now, you can send marketing push messages. Run your app on a physical iOS device to verify the correct settings.